Hi. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about something I recently discovered. It was something that just never occurred to me, and I feel kind of silly admitting to this, but I'm sharing this with you just in case you don't make the same mistake that I did. I'm talking about adjusting the speed of your turntable. Now, very recently, I noticed that my realistic turntable was playing records a little bit slow. To the untrained ear, they may have never noticed it, but for someone like myself who listens to music all the time, and especially certain songs that I've heard a million times practically, if there's the slightest decrease or increase in speed, I'm going to notice it right away. And I noticed that every record I was playing on my turntable was playing just a little bit slow. So, my first thought, as many people would think, was okay, my turntable belt must be stretched. I need to buy a new belt. And I was due for a new belt anyway. They say that you should change your turntable belt every 3 to 5 years, especially if you use your turntable very frequently. I don't use my turntable frequently. I probably only use it maybe a few times a month, if that. But anyway, I still felt that it was due for a changing, so I ordered a new turntable belt for my turntable. Well, I installed the new belt, and I noticed it was still playing records ever so slowly, and it was quite annoying actually. And I thought, okay, well, I put on a new belt, and then it suddenly dawned on me, there is a speed adjustment on the bottom of my turntable, and many turntables have this feature. They're not all the same. Not all turntables are adjusted the same way, but many of the older turntables from the 70s and 80s were adjusted in the way that I'm about to describe to you. In the image you see here on your screen right now, this is the bottom of my turntable, and you see there's two little holes. It's basically two little screw holes, one for 33 revolutions per minute and one for 45 RPM. And basically you just have to insert a very small screwdriver and turn the screw until it goes up or down to the correct speed. Now, for my turntable, this was a very, very touchy procedure. And what I mean by that is I turned the screw ever so gently, and the speed would go way up or way down. It was very, very sensitive. So I had to play with it quite a bit. And also the biggest challenge was to have the turntable positioned in such a way that it could still be flat and playing a record, but I was still able to reach underneath and adjust the screw. And by doing this, I achieved this by having the corner of the turntable underneath where the speed adjustments are. I had that overlap the side of a table. So it was flat on the table, but the corner underneath where the speed adjustments are were hanging just over the edge of the table. So I was able to play the vinyl and adjust the screws at the same time. So again, it was very sensitive, very touchy, but after a few attempts, I finally got it to exactly where I felt it should be. And just judging by my ear and playing a song that I had heard many times that I was very familiar with, I got it to the point where it felt just right. So, lesson learned. So for any of you, if you're playing a record on your turntable and it seems like it's playing a bit slow or maybe even a bit too fast, it could be your belt. You may need a new belt, but also keep in mind you may need to adjust the speed setting on your turntable. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again next time. Please, as always, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and please subscribe to the channel. It always helps my channel grow, and it's greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. We'll see you again next time. Take care. Bye-bye.